Henry, thanks. As COVID-19 continues to spread throughout the state, people are trying to find new ways to get out of the house, even though, as you just heard Henry say, it's going to be hot this weekend. So for many, that means heading to Tennessee's natural areas. But some spots are now feeling the pressure of coronavirus crowds. And News Channel 5's Eric Hilt talked with fishermen who worry the added visitors are too much for the Caney Fork River.
To stand here with fog in the morning and to have this cold water, it speaks to me.
And Chris Nishin has been listening to the Caney Fork River for decades.
Started fishing the Caney Fork when I was 15 years old.
For the outdoorsman, it's a getaway.
I can't imagine sitting on my back porch right now.
Even when the fish
it got off.
Aren't biting.
Today, as bad as it is, I'll take anything.
But he says these days, finicky fish
Hey there, how are y'all doing today?
are the least of his worries.
It has started, and I look at my watch, and sure enough, it's 10 o'clock.
For years, the number of people using rental companies to float the Caney Fork have been growing, and this season,
The numbers have exploded exponentially.
numbers that Nishin says clog waterways and boat ramps and leave a mark on the river,
I pick up trash constantly.
especially
Tomorrow
on the weekends.
Tomorrow will be an absolute nightmare.
Now, fishermen feel cast out of one of the area's best trout rivers.
This river can be incredible, but there is no sense having an incredible resource that only one user group can enjoy.
So now they're hoping for changes, calling for a shared use plan for the river or an added launch fee for rental companies that currently aren't required to pay any TWRA fees.
If you are going to make money off of a public resource, you ought to be willing to put in.
Oh gosh, it would be drastic.
But canoe and kayak rental outfitters say added fees would be an added burden.
We employ a lot of people, and if you cut the business down, then you cut the people who we would need down.
Billy Davis with Canoe the Caney admits this year's been unusually busy as folks find ways to have fun, even with COVID-19.
It's something people can do. You know, they can get outside, they can enjoy nature.
But she argues the crowds aren't a bad thing. They bring more tax dollars and jobs to the county and more attention to its resources.
It's a huge river. It doesn't maybe seem like it, but it's plenty big enough for everyone who wants to use it.
You always wet your knots.
But as COVID-19 continues into the hot summer months, fishermen hope the chance to strike a balance doesn't get away.
But we have to be careful not to love our places to death.
In DeKalb County, Eric Hilt, News Channel 5.